The X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at the Lawrence County Christian Tournament, brought to you by LUS. Our next game here, it is in the purple bracket as Loretto will take on Battleground Academy. AJ Good joined by Eli Rogers here. First all-time meeting between the two. Loretto coming in at 6-3 overall. Their head coach is Greg Tipps. On the other side for Battleground Academy, 8-3 overall. Their head coach is Trey Meyer. Wrapping up, the winner of this will take on Lincoln County tomorrow at 2. The loser will take on Clements. That game will be at 11:20 tomorrow. One more game left here tonight, Lawrence County and Phillips. That will follow this one. Eli, we're about 35 minutes behind, so it's a Christmas tournament.
Hey, for a day of basketball, that's not bad.
No, could be way worse. And full disclosure and disclaimer, two of our probably least like officials are on the court, including everyone's favorite, Captain Attention. He is out there tonight. So if I refer to a bad call, you probably already know where to go with it. Battleground in their blue uniforms will be going from left to right. Loretto will be going from right to left. Battleground will start off with it. It's Grayson Williams. Start things off here for the Wildcats. He'll dribble out here near the Loretto bench. It's a man-to-man put on here by Loretto. And he'll throw it over to Kavion Jones. Now back as they get it over to Jake Harney. Over here to Williams. Back to Harney. He'll try a deep three. Rattles it in. Good start to the game for the Wildcats as Mason Tidwell will get the inbound from Kason Bowie. Loretto, nothing but freshmen and sophomores on the court. As Tidwell will walk it across the timeline here for the Mustangs. Guarded here closely by Grayson Collins. And we're going to get a 5-second call here against Mason Tidwell. First turnover for either side.
Not how you want to start the game.
No, just not much awareness, and you're playing with all sophomores and freshmen. It's bound to happen.
You got to get the experience somewhere.
Williams will walk across the timeline here for the Wildcats, facing the man-to-man. Now gets over to Cole Matthews. Matthews here back to Williams. Williams here to Matthews straight away. Now gets over to Grayson Collins at the wing. Collins drives, double team put on here. Long pass out to Williams. He'll try a deep three. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Kason Bowie. Bowie gets ahead to Hayden Buttram. Buttram will get across the timeline. Buttram dribbled here, guarded by Harney. Hands over to Corbin Reynolds. And he'll be guarded by Harney here in this switch man-to-man. Reynolds now hands over to Mason Tidwell. He's got his heels on near the timeline. Now over to Kason Bowie, back to Tidwell. Now to Jakaya England. England here to Tidwell. Tidwell drives into the paint. Picks up his dribble now to Bowie. Bowie fakes the three, steps back. Now over to Buttram. Buttram here to Tidwell, and they'll get the play from head coach Greg Tips. They reset everything. Tidwell now over to Bowie. Bowie now to Buttram. Down low to Tidwell on the low block here on the size advantage. Tidwell goes up, banks it in.
Good move down low. They're running almost a 5-out, bringing somebody. They're switching in the middle.
3-2 is a Wildcat lead. Swinging over to Jones. Jones now over to Williams. And we're blocked here by fans. It's a three missed by Harney, but an offensive rebound there by Cole Matthews. That goes up and in. They extend the lead back out to 3 at 5-2.
Does a good job coming in on the weak side to get that long shot on the three.
Tidwell with it the other way, down low to Reynolds. Reynolds almost stepped out of bounds, and that one's lost off of Reynolds, and will go to Battleground Academy. Second turnover here by the Mustangs. It's Collins. Inbound into Grayson Williams. Williams here will walk it up. Loretto will extend out their man-to-man. Corbin Reynolds waiting on it. Williams. Runner off the glass, no good. Rebound, Kason Bowie.
He's locked down the offensive boards there.
Tidwell gets it across the timeline here for the Mustangs. Guarded here closely by Williams and hands over to Hayden Buttram. Buttram down to England beyond the three-point line. England now hands over to Corbin Reynolds. Reynolds gets a screen, walks up, shot up and in. His first points leads down to 5-4. Collins now over to Williams across the timeline. Williams drives, kicks out here to an open Matthews for a deep three, knocks it down.
No defense in the world that can handle that. You've just got to let him shoot it and hope he misses.
They've hit both of their three-pointers from beyond NBA range. 8-4 is the Battleground lead. Already near the halfway point of the first quarter. Mason Tidwell gets a nice screen, shot up, in, and he's fouled.
It's a good job going into the defender's body, trying to make him, he's either going to foul him or he's going to get out of the way.
That will go against Jake Harney. Picks up his first, the first for either side. Some subs coming into the game. You'll have Jackson Robinson and Jaden Aaron. Checking out will be England and Buttram. So normal rotation here for the Mustangs so far. Tidwell here at the line for the M1, nothing but net. He's got 5 points to lead the Mustangs. It's a 1-point Battleground lead, 4:30 remaining in the first. Williams here to walk it across the timeline for the Wildcats. Sends it over to Jones. Jones now to Matthews, over to Williams. Kicks out to Harney. Harney straight away for three. Side iron, no good. Rebound Reynolds. Good box out down low as we send the other way Jackson Robertson. Robertson picks up his dribble, gets it to Reynolds. Reynolds in the paint. Left-handed layup, and then he's fouled.
What a shot. Going to the basket, loses his balance, throwing it off his left side. That was beautiful.
Foul will go against the Wildcats. Matthews picks up his first. Team's second, excuse me. Now Reynolds here. Chance at the M1, and he hits that. He's got 5, so does Mason Tidwell. Loretto leads 10-8. Bringing it back the other way here is Grayson Williams. Gets it across the timeline now to Jones. Jones and Matthews straight away. They get it out to Collins. Now to Harney. Harney now to Collins straight away. Fakes the three. Now drives into the paint. Spins. Nice move. Shot up. No good, but he's fouled. Be the first foul against Loretto. This will go against Jackson Robertson, his first, team's first. So a pair of free throws coming up here for Grayson Collins. 3:47 remaining here in the opening quarter. First shot by Collins rolls home. Jakaya England will now check back in. Checking out will be Kason Bowie. Next free throw is on its way. No good. Rebound Jackson Robertson. Robertson quickly the other way. Loses his dribble, regains it. Now over to Mason Tidwell straight away. Tidwell guarded closely by Collins. Dribbles out of traffic. Picks up his dribble and throws over to Robertson. He's guarded closely by Harney. Now back to Tidwell. We're going to get a foul called, offensive foul called against Ja'Kiah Inglet. It's going to be his first, team second.
Rare to see a charge that far out from the
I guess he was
three.
just trying to get a position and threw my eye. I couldn't see it because it's 50 feet away from the ball. But Williams now over to Collins, now to Matthews, over to Harney. Harney hands over to Williams. Gets a screen from Jones, dribbles into the paint. Now we're going to get a carry called here against Williams. It's going to be the first turnover against Battleground. Checking into the game will be Kason Bowie here for the Mustangs, and checking out will be Jackson Robertson. Battleground yet the sub so far. 3:15 remaining here in the first. It's a 1-point Loretto lead. Across the timeline is Tidwell. Hands over to Corbin Reynolds. Reynolds now to Robertson. I thought Robertson checked out. Robertson in the game. Spin shot up. Gets it in. Robertson on the board. It's a 3-point Loretto lead. The other way, Jones. No good. Rebound, Tidwell. Tidwell racing the other way. Now over to Robertson. Robertson drives. Step back jumper. Banks it in. Robertson with back-to-back buckets. They lead now by 5. Now coming the other way, Williams shot up. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Kason Bowie.
Drove the lane, almost had it free of traffic. Couldn't finish at the rim.
Tidwell now brings out the Lawrence County logo. He's guarded closely by Harney, and now we're going to get another 5-second call against Mason Tidwell, his second here of the quarter. Whole host of subs now coming into the game here. It will be Marable, Williams, and Dixon Adams. Matthews, Harney, and Williams will check out. With it now is Marable. Kicks out to Jones. Jones. Now over here to Trey Williams. In the corner here to Dixon Adams for 3. Nothing but net. His first points leads down the 2 at 14-12.
Bringing in some fresh legs leads to that 3.
This team's definitely very confident from beyond the arc. They've shot a lot already in the game. Tidwell over to Jackson Robertson. Robertson drives, has it on the baseline, now dribbles back out to the wing, over to Ja'Kiah Inglet, stolen away by Jones. Jones coming the other way, slams it home. So a steal and the finish. Battleground ties it up here at 14. Tidwell gets it across the timeline, guarded closely by Williams, stolen away by Williams. Williams, right-handed layup up and in. And the Wildcats retake the lead at 16-14. Back and forth contest here between the two.
You know, the dunk's only worth 2 points, but it has a way of firing up the team. The crowd is louder than it has been all night. It just has a way of building momentum for your side.
Step back 3 by Bowie, no good. Jones tries to save it, and Williams comes up with it. Long outlet pass here to Collins. Collins in transition, drives. Left-handed shot, and he's fouled.
Got bailed out by the referees there on his shot. He jumps away from the basket.
That will go against Bowie. Now a pair of free throws coming up here for Collins. Wildcats 1 of 2 from the line so far. First shot on its way, nothing but net. As Buttram and Aram will check in. Checking out will be Bowie and Robertson. Collins at the line once again. And rattles out, no good. Rebound England. Collins with 2 points is 2 of 4 from the line. It's a 3-point Wildcat lead. 40 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Tidwell over to Reynolds. Reynolds kicks out to Tidwell. Tidwell fakes a deep 3. Now to Bowie. Bowie over here to Reynolds. Reynolds almost gets it stolen away now to, it's Buttram. Buttram drives, left-handed layup, no good. Rebound Williams. Williams now over to Jones. Jones drives the baseline. Shot up, dunks it home. Kevion Jones with 2 thunderous dunks. 19-14 is Wildcat lead. Butchum, 3 here at the buzzer. Almost banked it in, and that will end the first quarter. Battleground Academy leads 19-14 after 8 minutes of play. Well, at the start of the second quarter, we return here on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
What really matters during the ball game, we all want to win. Sometimes we'll lose. But at the end of the day, what really matters is holiness, isn't it? In Leviticus 11 and verse 44, God says, "You be holy, for I am holy." To keep oneself unspotted from the world, James 1 and verse 27, or to be that living sacrifice.
Back here at the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament, Loretto trailing Battleground Academy 19-14. Mason Tidwell across the timeline. He's guarded here by Jones. Tidwell takes it on the low block, kicks out now to Ja'Kiah England. England out to Reynolds. Reynolds in the paint. Now over here to Tidwell. He fakes a deep 3 as at the top of the key over to Butchum. Original starting lineup in here for that pass off of Mariblet, knocked out of bounds, and will stay with the Mustangs.
Trying to get it into 34 England. He had good position there, but defender just got in the way.
25 seconds in. It's a 5-point Wildcat lead. Reynolds takes it out of bounds to the left of the basket. Tidwell fakes the 3 now to Bowie. Bowie drives, mid-range jumper. He's fouled, and he knocks it down. Another AM1 here, chance. And that will go against Dixon Adams, his first, team's third. Robertson will check back into the game here, and checking out will be Mason Tidwell, who sits for the first time tonight. Comes the AM1 opportunity for Bowie on its way. Front iron rolls in. So the Mustangs 3 of 3 from the line, all 3 coming off AM1s. 19-17 is the Battleground lead. Williams now over to Collins. Collins to Adams. Adams and Mariblet. Now to Williams. Williams swings over to Mariblet in the corner for 3. Back iron no good. Off the top of the basket, but it comes out to Corbin Reynolds. Reynolds racing the other way. Dribbles. Gets that one tipped out to Bowie. Now back to Reynolds. Reynolds to Bowie. Bowie throws it down low to England. Stolen away by Adams. 7 turnovers now for the Mustangs. Adams to Williams. He'll try a 3 straight away. Rattles out. No good. Rebound Butchum. Butchum here to Reynolds. Quickly ahead to Case and Bowie. Bowie steps back, dribbles, and gets out to Reynolds here in the Lawrence County logo to Robertson. Robertson behind the back move, spins in the paint, kicks out to Reynolds. Reynolds now to Butchum. Butchum kicks out to Reynolds in the corner. And they try to throw it down low to England. It's stolen, and we trade turnovers. Butchum shot up, no good, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Loretto's going to have to start shooting some threes to get some of this defense out of the lane. They are locking down the lane, nothing inside. They're letting them have some passes on the outside, but eventually, to get any points down low, you're going to have to shoot some from the outside.
I think they're a little afraid there of number 23 as Butchum knocks down the first. Williams and Grayson Williams in as Adams and Collins will check out. Next free throw from Butchum on its way. He hits them both. They're tied up here at 19. Mason Tidwell checked back into the game as well as Corbin Reynolds checked out. Come the other way with it here is Grayson Williams. Now to Trey Williams. Matthews. Mariblet hands it back to Grayson Williams. He's going to get a screen here from Jones. He's going to take it, but he swings it to Mariblet in the corner for 3. Knocks it down. His first point. Wildcats lead at 22-19. 6 minutes left here in the opening half. Tidwell gets it across the timeline. Guarded closely by Williams. And Williams is just going to stay on the way, but Tidwell comes back with it. Robertson out beyond the wing. Guarded by Grayson Williams. Robertson fadeaway shot, no good. But Kavion Jones just tips it out of bounds, and that will stay with the Mustangs. Checking in here for the Wildcats will be Oliver Sellers. And checking out will be Trey Williams. Greg Tips is going to call a timeout here for Loretto. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take that break with him here on the X Sports Network.
What really matters during the ball game, we all want to win. Sometimes we'll lose. But at the end of the day, what really matters is holiness, isn't it? In Leviticus 11 and verse 44, God says, "You be holy, for I am holy." To keep oneself unspotted from the world, James 1 and verse 27, or to be that living sacrifice that is holy and acceptable to God, Romans 12 and verse 1. Are you being that? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Back here at the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament, brought to you by LUS. Loretto trailing Battleground Academy 22-19, 5:35 remaining here in the second quarter. Buttram now gets a handoff from Kason Bowie. Hayden Buttram drives, kicks out the Bowie beyond the wing. Guarded here closely by Matthews, now back to Buttram. Gets a screen from Bowie. He'll drive. Nice take on Jones. Fight for the rebounds. Jones now coming the other way. Jones loses that one, regains possession. Now kicks out to Grayson Williams. Sellers now back to Williams. His shot up, no good. Actually say it's on the floor. So he's fouled on the play. And that will go against, I believe it's going to go on Tidwell. It's his first.
Loretto's making sure Jones did not get a third dunk there.
No. Don't want to give them any more momentum. 3-point Battleground lead. Sellers open in the corner for three. Rattles out, no good. Fight for the rebound, won by Kason Bowie. Robertson now coming the other way. And slings over to Corbin Reynolds. Reynolds now. Got here by Williams. Good defense from Williams. Now Reynolds out to Robertson. Robertson behind the back move. Still dribbling at the free throw line now to Reynolds. Reynolds hands out to Tidwell. Tidwell drives. Shot up. No good. Rebound Matthews. Matthews will bring it the other way for the Wildcats to Marablay. Over to Sellers. Thinks about a three. Pulls it down. Now back out to Matthews. He will try three. Nothing but net. He has got 8 points to lead all scorers. It's a 6-point Wildcat lead. 4:15 remaining in the opening half.
Loretto's going to have to extend the defense out eventually.
Robertson now over to England. England hands it over to Reynolds. Reynolds drives into the paint, now kicks out the Bowie. Bowie, step back three. Off the front arm, no good. Rebound Jones. Jones now hands back to Williams. Now over to Marablay to Sellers. Sellers drives the baseline, long pass to Jones. Jones will try a deep three. Back iron, no good. Rebound Robertson. Robertson now coming the other way. Picks up his dribble and gets it back to Reynolds at the logo. Reynolds now reset the play as they give it over to Mason Tidwell. Tidwell guarded closely by Marablay. Over to Kason Bowie near the corner. Bowie dribbles between his legs. Thinks about a step back jumper, and now we're going to get a jump ball call, and that's going to go to Battleground. And now 9 turnovers against Loretto. Buttram and Aram will check into the game.
Loretto's going to have to try something new on offense. They either got to start setting some pick and rolls up high or something. Not this, the passing up here, the defense is too solid.
Harney will check back in. Buttram and Aaron checked in for Loretto. Harney now to Matthews. Over to Williams. Williams here now to Marablay. He'll try a mid-range jumper. Back iron no good. Fight for the rebound. Knocked out of bounds by Jones, and we'll go to Loretto. Even 3 minutes left here in the second quarter. There's Aram. Will inbound into Tidwell. Tidwell now will get it across the timeline for the Mustangs. Picks up his dribble. Gets it to Buttram. Butchum now to Tidwell. And gets it back to Butchum straight away. Butchum now dribbles to his right. Will hand over to Tidwell. He's guarded by Maribly. And he just kind of backs him off. He'll step back for three. Misses. Rebound, Aaron. First offensive rebound for Loretto is Hayden Butchum for three. Knocks it down.
That's what you needed. You got to make that defense soften up a little bit. They got to stretch out.
2:20 remaining. It's a 3-point Wildcat lead. Williams gets it across the dime line, guarded closely by Reynolds. Now to Matthews. Matthews hands over to Jones. Jones with a pair of dunks. He drives. Shot up. Rolls it in. He's got 6.
He's comfortable down there in the lane.
He definitely is. Coming back the other way. Butchum. Hands over now to Reynolds. Reynolds kicks out to Butchum. Now a three from Butchum again. Front iron no good. Jones comes up with the rebound. He'll hand over to Trey Williams. Minute 35 remaining here in the second. Williams gets it across the timeline, guarded closely by Reynolds, and get another carry called here against Battleground, so third turnover. Now checking back in is Robertson and Bowie. Checking out will be Inglet and Tidwell. Williams will check out. We'll have a Williams for Williams Trey Williams for Grayson Williams for the Wildcats. Reynolds over to Aaron. Aaron now to Reynolds. Over to Bowie in the corner. He'll drive the baseline. Shot up. Can't get it to go. Rebound won by Corbin Reynolds. Reynolds. Shot up. No good. Rebound Trey Williams. Coming out the other way is Maribly. Minute 10 left. Harney fakes the three. Drives the baseline. Kicks out to Matthews. Straight away for three. Knocks it down.
You know, and that worked because of the 3 threes they've made from that corner. Loretto has to anticipate it. They've got to try and block that.
30-22 is the lead. Cole Matthews with 9 points. Corbin Reynolds now gets it out here to Kason Bowie. Hands over to Hayden Butchum. Butchum here now to Reynolds. Reynolds throws it down low to Kason Bowie. Stolen away by Matthews. 10 turnovers now for the Mustangs. Coming the other way is Harney. Harney, long pass out to Matthews. Matthews now to Aaron. Aaron now over here to Trey Williams. And kicks into Matthews in the corner for three. Nothing but net. He has got 12 to lead all scorers. They lead by 11, 33-22. Reynolds across the timeline here with 10 seconds left in the half. He'll drive. Shot up. And they're going to call a travel on Reynolds. Now 11 turnovers. England and Tidwell will check back in. Checking out will be Bowie and Reynolds.
That was a gift from the referees, because if that's not a travel, that's a foul and a basket interference.
5 seconds left. Williams picks it up, races into the paint. Layup up, no good. Rebound Tidwell. His shot at the buzzer is no good. After 16 minutes of play, Battleground Academy leads 33-22. When we return, it'll be the start of the second half here on the X Sports Network.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie, and we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
It's time for fun facts. Maryland is an incredible state. It's where 13-year-old Edward Warren participated in the first successful manned balloon launch in the United States on June 24th, 1784. Way to go, Edward! Maryland is our 7th state, having joined the Union on April 28th, 1788. Here are 5 fun facts about Maryland. 1. It's only 101 miles from Maryland's most northern point to its most southern, but Maryland has 4,431 miles of shoreline. 2. Annapolis is the capital of Maryland. It was also once the capital of the United States. It shares that distinction with 8 other cities: Philadelphia, Pennsylvania; Baltimore, Maryland; Lancaster, Pennsylvania; York, Pennsylvania; Princeton, New Jersey; Trenton, New Jersey; New York City, and Washington, D.C. 3. Muddy Creek Falls is the largest waterfall in Maryland at 63 feet, but the tallest in the world is Angel Falls at 3,230 feet, which is 513 feet taller than the tallest building in the world. Number 4. The national anthem of the United States was written by a Maryland lawyer, Francis Scott Key, while watching Fort McHenry in Baltimore Harbor be bombarded. The state anthem, Maryland, My Maryland, was not written by Francis Scott Key. Number 5. The Skipjacks of Tillman Island, Maryland is the only commercial sailing fleet in North America. And there you have it, 5 fun facts about Maryland. See you next time on Fun Facts.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street next to the courthouse.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back at the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament, brought to you by LUS. Battleground leading Loretto 33-22 here at halftime. Taking a look at the first half stats. Leading all scorers for the Wildcats is Cole Matthews with 12. Kavion Jones with 6. Jake Harning with 3. Grayson Collins with 2. Trey Williams off the bench with 2, and Dixon Adams with 3. On the other side for the Mustangs, Corbin Reynolds, Mason Tidwell, Hayden Butcham with 5, Kason Bowie with 3, and Jackson Robertson off the bench with 4. And the hustle stats all going. The big one, the difference is Loretto with 11 turnovers, and Battleground gotten 7 points off of those. And Eli so far, Battleground has been close, but Battleground really kind of extended that lead late there in the second quarter.
Yeah, their offense down low, they're hitting the corner threes every time, and defensively they are all over Loretto. Loretto's going to have to make some adjustment here to get some open shots or to get into the lane.
Bowie, Loretto will start off with the ball. Ja'Kai England here guarded closely by Jones. Jones, who has a pair of thunderous dunks here so far in the game. Bowie now with it, drives the baseline, tries a jumper. Front iron no good, rebound Collins. Gives it to Jones. Jones, step up, in, and he's fouled. And go to the line for the M1.
And that's a product of those two dunks. Loretto making sure that he cannot get the dunk rather than just playing defense on him.
Muscles his way in. That foul will go on Hayden Butcham, his first, team's first here of the second half. Free throw from Jones on its way, knocks it in. Jones has now got 9. Wildcats 3 of 5 from the line. Tidwell here guarded closely by Collins. It's a 14-point Wildcat lead. Tidwell with it across the timeline over to Bowie. Bowie now to Butcham, gets it down low to Tidwell. Tidwell driving the baseline, layup up, And rattles it home.
Able to get down low, able to get in the place he wants to be for that shot.
Quickly the other way, Williams, his layup is up and in. His first points, each side trading buckets, 38-24, Battleground leads. Buttram here will walk it across the timeline. Collins waiting for him. Now over to Bowie. Hands over to Buttram. Now to Inglet straight away. Inglet fakes the handoff. Now dribbles beyond the three-point line. Will step back. Inglet now drives into the paint. Kicks out to Buttram. Buttram now to Inglet. Inglet fights through. Shot up. No good. Rebound Jones. Jones will bring it the other way to an open Harney in the corner for three. Rattles out, no good. Rebound won by Tidwell. Tidwell will now bring it across the timeline. Over to Inglet. Inglet guarded by Jones. Fights up, shot up, blocked by Jones. Williams now coming the other way, long pass to Harney. Harney doesn't take the three, and now that pass is stolen away by Kason Bowie.
He's living in that corner tonight.
He loves that shot. It's hard to guard. You can set up there because, you can't really dedicate somebody to the corner.
You've got to have the help inside. Absolutely.
And now we get a random foul called here. This will go against Battleground, and that will go on Grayson Collins. Picks up his first, team's first. Aaron and Robertson into the game.
Something else Battlegrounds are doing is when Loretto passes the ball off, if they pass to the right, then they are putting the defense between them and the ball. They're not allowing any slip screens.
Robertson with it. Guarded here closely by Collins. Robertson spins in the lane. Kicks out to Reynolds. Reynolds drives. Shot up. Blocked. Now into the hands of Aaron. Aaron up. He's fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot two. Third offensive rebound by the Mustangs. That will go against Jones. Jones will pick up his first foul, team's second.
And Loretto gets that because they're starting to drive into the lane, pass out, and then look for a cutter back in.
First shot here from Jaden Aaron on its way. Rattles it in. 5:43 remaining here in the third. It's a 13-point Battleground lead. Next shot on its way. Nothing but net. He hits them both. The Mustangs are perfect. 7 of 7 from the line. 38-26 is the lead. Coming the other way, it's Williams. Williams hands it over to Matthews, almost stolen away by Robertson. Now to Jones. Jones steps back, and we're going to get another carry call here. It's now the 5th turnover by Battleground, and Eli, I think 4 of the 5 have been on the carry variety.
It must have been an emphasis beforehand with the referees. They're going to find their carries tonight.
It's captain attention. He's called them all. Jackson Robertson drives, shot up on the floor. He will be fouled, though. Now, Battleground starting to rack up some fouls here in the second half. And this one will go against Harney, who picks up his second, team's third. Marble in the game. Harney will check out. And now we get a timeout here called by Greg Tips for Loretto. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Back at the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament, brought to you by LUS. Loretto trails by 12 here, 5:12 remaining in the third. Tidwell loses that pass, and that will come the other way for Battleground. Marable ahead to Collins. Collins, layup up, in, and he's fouled. That's going to go on Tidwell. Picks up his second, team's second. Now Collins with a chance here at the M1. .504 remaining here in the third. Free throw from Collins, rattles out, no good, and Williams comes up with the rebound. This is second offensive rebound by the Wildcats. Jones now to Collins. Collins, who's 3 of 6 from the line. Williams now with it straight away. He'll drive. Nice take. Layup up. Blocked sort of there by Reynolds. It comes the other way. Reynolds in transition. Picks up his dribble. Now throws it down low to Aaron. Aaron, shot up. Can't get it to go. Rebound Jones. Jones will bring it across the court here for the Wildcats. Guarded here by England. He'll drive. Layup up and in.
So smooth with that.
He's got 11 points. It's a 16-point lead for Battleground. 4:20 remaining in the third. Tidwell with it across the timeline. Gets over to Aaron. Now to Robertson. Robertson down low to Tidwell. Tidwell layup up. No good. Rebound Williams. Williams now coming the other way. Throws it to a wide open Collins. Layup up and in. He's got 6, and it's a 44-26 lead. Tidwell now gets it over to Robertson, and Collins knocks it out of bounds. Bowie and Buttram will check back in. And checking out will be Inglet and Aaron. So the Loretto, this very young Loretto team here being challenged by a very good Battleground team. Reynolds now with it. Drives to his right. Gets a screen from Bowie. Picks up his dribble. Tries to throw it down low to Bowie. Knocked out of bounds by Battleground. Will stay with the Mustangs. Nothing going easy down low. They've tried to feed the post a lot.
Not a thing has been easy for Loretto tonight.
They've tried to feed that post Bowie, England, and every pass is either getting deflected before it gets there or after it gets there.
And Battleground is being extremely aggressive down low on defense.
Now Matthews is going to pick up a foul on the low block. He's going to pick up his second, team's fourth. 3:39 remaining here in the third. Reynolds gets it in the Buttram in the corner. Buttram dribbling here at the wing, throws it down low to Tidwell. Fight for the ball. Tidwell comes up with it, now back to Buttram. Buttram now to Robertson straight away. Here to Reynolds. Reynolds throws it down low to Bowie. Bowie being triple teamed out to Reynolds. He'll try a three from the wing. No good. Rebound Tidwell up and in. Nice offensive rebound there from Mason Tidwell. Coming the other way, Aaron. Aaron spins on the low block. Right-handed shot up. Can't get it to go. Rebound Bowie. Bowie now ahead to Tidwell across the timeline. Tidwell pulls up. Buttram. Back to Tidwell straight away. Tidwell now sends it over to Robertson. Robertson will drive into the paint. Layup up, blocked by Jones into the hands of Reynolds. Reynolds floater up, rolls it in. Loretto's got the lead down to 14, 44-30, 2:45 remaining in the third. Williams racing the other way. Crazy shot up, and they say the foul was on the floor. That will go against Corbin Reynolds, his first, team's third. England will check back in, and Mason Tidwell will check out. Dixon Adams and Trey Williams will check in for Collins and Matthews. As Williams will take it out of bounds. They get it into Trey Williams. Williams now with it just inside the three-point line out to Mariblet. He'll drive, picks up his dribble. Now to Grayson Williams. Nice pass here to Dixon Adams. Baseline floater up and in.
That's just a team that knows each other well. They know exactly where each other is going to be.
It's almost like a no-look pass. He knew that guy was going to be there and just fed him perfectly.
Threaded the needle on it.
Robertson with it at the free throw line. He'll drive. Up. No good, but he's fouled.
That's a good move. Go to his right and pull the defender over and then shift back to his left.
That'll go against Grayson Williams, his first, team's fifth. Pair of free throws coming up here for Jackson Robertson. He's got 4 points so far on the night. First shot on its way, nothing but net. Subs coming in. Mason Tidwell will come in for Reynolds. And Andre Stevens will come in for Kavion Jones. Next free throw for Robertson. He hits them both. He's got 6. Mustangs perfect 9 of 9 from the line. 46-32 is a Battleground lead. 2:05 remaining here in the third. Williams with it across the timeline. Throws it over to Trey Williams. Williams here to Adams. Adams now to Grayson. They'll spin. Shot up. Blocked from behind, and it will stay with the Wildcats.
Loretto's defense has collapsed down, trying to prevent those drives.
Taking it out here will be Grayson Williams to the left of the basket. And Trey Williams, he's open in the corner for three. Knocks it down.
And when you collapse the defense down, that leaves you susceptible to those.
They've hit a lot, especially from that spot right there in the corner. Minute 40 left here, 49-32 Battleground leads. Tidwell over to Bowie, now to Buttram. Buttram picks up his dribble into an open Tidwell. Tidwell up, no good. Rebound Williams. Coming quickly the other way is Grayson Williams. Now to Trey Williams. Long pass to Mariblay. Mariblay now out to Trey Williams here. As Stevens kicks over to Adams in the corner. And they'll bring it back out to Grayson Williams as he'll dribble at the logo. And Stevens with it. Now to Adams straight away to Grayson Williams. Mariblay. Now out to Grayson Williams. Williams now drives. Layup up, no good, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
Battleground was looking for something specific. They reset that play 3 times there.
Tidwell will pick up his third foul. It's the team's fourth. A pair of free throws coming up here for Grayson Williams. First shot on its way, front iron no good. Aaron and Reynolds into the game. Buttram and Tidwell will check out. It's a free throw from Williams, and he rolls it in. 1 of 2, he's got 3 points. Collins into the game, and Grayson Williams will check out. Only thing that Battleground hasn't done well tonight is the line. They're just 4 of 8. 50 seconds left in the third. Loretto trailing by 18. Reynolds now to Kason Bowie straight away. Here to Reynolds. Dribbles, picks up his dribble at the wing, and gets over to Ja'Kai England. England's going to drive. Shot up, can't get it to go. Can get a foul on Williams. He will pick up his first, team 6. Robertson takes it out to the right of the basket. Now to Reynolds, here to Kason Bowie straight away. Bowie backs his defender down, picks up his dribble. Shot up, no good, but he's fouled. We'll go against Dixon Adams. He'll pick up his third, team 7th. Pair of free throws coming up for Kason Bowie. First free throw from Kason on its way, rattles home. Jones a check back in here for the Wildcats. Checking out will be Dixon Adams. 29 seconds left. Shot on its way, hits them both. He's got 5. Hayden Buttram will check back in, and Bowie will check out. Mustangs perfect 11 for 11 from the line so far. Stevens will inbound into Trey Williams. 25 seconds remaining. Williams here will bring it across the timeline. Gets over to Jones. Jones here to Stevens straight away. Now over to Mariblay in the corner. Throws it down low to Jones. Fight for it. And we're going to get a foul on Hayden Buttram. It looked like Buttram just got it, but they're going to call a holding foul on him. Picks up the second, team's 5th.
He jumped the pass. I could possibly see a pushing foul, but I don't see a hold there.
Now a timeout here called by Battleground's Trey Meyer. It'll be a full timeout, and we'll take that break with him here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with Primary Care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
Back at the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament, brought to you by LUS. 13 seconds remaining in the quarter here. Battleground leading by 13. Lob off the inbound. Jones down low. Shot up and in, and he's fouled. He's got 13 points. Foul will go against Corbin Reynolds. He'll pick up his second, team 6. As Trey Williams will check back in for Grayson Williams. Jones with 13 so far. His free throw attempt on its way, and nothing but net. He's got 14. It's a 19-point lead. 10 seconds left. Reynolds now gets across the timeline for the Mustangs. It's a screen from England, loses it out of bounds to Battleground. 14 turnovers now, 5 seconds left. As Trey Williams will come, Grayson Williams will come in for Trey Williams.
You know, the one thing you can't do against a really aggressive defense is take your time. They're set in their place. You've got to find a way to move them off of it.
Grayson quickly the other way. Layup up, almost in, and that will end the third quarter. Battleground Academy leads at 53-34 after 3 quarters of play. We'll have the start of the fourth when we return here on the X Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at the route for the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament, brought to you by LUS. Battleground Academy leading Loretto 53-34 as we enter the fourth quarter. Battleground Academy will start off with the ball. Looks like they're almost each side's original starting lineup in. Collins with it. And now over to Jones. Jones here to Grayson Williams. Now to Collins. Collins fakes a 3, pulls it down. Now Mariblet. And he gets out to Jones straight away, guarded by England. Jones falls down and gets out to Mariblet. Mariblet now back to Jones. Jones drives the baseline, tries a dunk, blocked by Case and Bowie. England just throws it away. And coming up with is Tidwell. Now to England. He almost walked. Now over to Buttram. Buttram. Long pass over to Jackson Robertson. He'll try 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Stevens. We're going to get a foul on Stevens.
They got him for the push under the basket.
Stevens will pick up his first, team's 8th. Now, Bowie will go to the line to shoot 2 as Aaron will check in for Robertson. We'll shoot 1 and 1, excuse me. It's the 8th team foul here against the Wildcats. First shot on its way. Bowie can't get it to go. First free throw missed by the Mustangs. Other way, Mariblet. Beyond the 3-point line, dribbles, picks up his dribble and gets out to Williams. Minute in here to the fourth quarter. 19-point Wildcat lead. Collins drives. Kicks out the Mariblet, loses it out of bounds. Loretto will get it back. 6 turnover against Battleground. They've had 3 turnovers in each half. Tidwell with it, and he'll bring it across the timeline here for the Mustangs. Guarded closely by Williams. Now to Buttram. And we're going to get maybe a foul call here against Stevens. Stevens picks up 2 quick ones, and Bowie now to the line once again here for the 1-and-1.
It hasn't been a problem for Battleground Academy, but that's the problem with an aggressive defense is eventually you're going to start getting called for being too aggressive.
Bowie hits the front end. No subs for either side. Big shot from Bowie on its way. Rattles out. No good. Rebound Jones. Mustangs now 12 of 14 from the line. Bowie with 6. Jones comes the other way. Hands to Maribel, who tried deep 3. No good. Rebound Aaron. Aaron now heads to Bowie. Bowie bringing it across the timeline. Dribbles here near the corner. Throws it down low to Tidwell, and that's deflecting into the hands of Collins. Collins coming the other way. Left-handed layup up and in. He's got 8. Leads out to 20 at 55-35. 9 points now off of 15 Loretto turnovers. Tidwell with it at the wing. Drives into the paint. Shot up. No good. Fight for the rebound. And finally we have a jump ball, and that will stay with Loretto.
Haven't had an opportunity for many of those tonight.
Oh, yeah. Then Harney will check in as Collins will check out. And Loretto with just 4 offensive rebounds, and Battleground with just 2. Aaron with the ball. Dribbles, throws it down low to England on the low block. England kicks out to Tidwell. He'll try 3. Corner iron, no good. Rebound, Stevens. Stevens now gives it to Williams, and he'll bring it the other way here for the Wildcats. 5:45 remaining in the game. And gets it over here to Harney. Harney steps back. Now over to Stevens. Now here to Williams. Williams throws it down low to Stevens on the low block. He'll dribble out now to Jones. Jones here to Williams at the deep wing. Now brings it to the top of the key. Tries a runner. Back iron, no good. Rebound, England. England picks up his dribble. Hands over to Tidwell. Tidwell now will get across the timeline. Gets a screen from England. He'll drive. Still dribbling. Now gives over to England. England has the top of the key. Now has Aaron. Aaron drives the baseline. Kicks out to Tidwell. Going to get a foul called here against Battleground. And that will go against Maribel, his first. Team's 10th. Pair of free throws coming up here for Jaden Aaron. His first 2 attempts. First shot on its way. Gets it in. Sellers in. Williams will check out. Tidwell will check out as Corbin Reynolds will check back in. Free throw from Aaron on its way. Knocks them both down. Jackson Robertson will come in here for Jaden Aaron. Aaron who checks out with 4 points. Mustangs 14 of 16 from the line. Under 5 minutes left to play here in the 4th quarter. 18-point lead. Jones with it, guarded closely by England. Now to Stevens, here to Harney. Harney throws it down low to Jones. He's double teamed. We're going to get a foul. Be a 1-and-1 coming up for the Wildcats. Foul will go against Kason Bowie. He'll pick up his second, team 7th. Pair of free throws coming up for Kavion Jones. Jones, who's the Wildcats' leading scorer. Free throw on its way. Nothing but net.
It's a deadly combo when you're that good down low and you can hit your free throws.
And he rattles both home. Jones now leading all scorers with 16. Back to a 20-point lead, 57-37. Reynolds will bring it the other way for the Mustangs. He'll pick up his dribble, hand over here, Hayden Buttram. Buttram now over to Jackson Robertson. Robertson spins behind the back move. What a take. Up and in for Jackson Robertson.
That's one way to make the defense move.
He's up to 8 points. Cuts the lead to 18. Harney with it across the timeline. Lobs it to Jones. Now to Stevenson straight away to Harney. Harney skip past to Mariblet at the wing. Now to Stevens straight away. Now over to Mariblet. Harney with it at the logo. Guarded closely by Robertson. Now over to Sellers. Sellers to Stevens straight away. Down low to Jones. They collapse in on Jones. Nice take up and in. He's got 18, leads back out to 20. Reynolds across the timeline. Drives, kicks out to England. He'll try a long jumper, no good. Rebound Sellers. Coming the other way, Harney as Mariblet. He'll drive into the paint. His runner is up. Can't get it to go. Rebound Bowie. Coming the other way, Reynolds with her across the timeline. Picks up his dribble. Gets out to Robertson. Robertson now to Reynolds. Down low to England. England, turnaround jumper. No good, rebound Jones. Jones and England knocks that one out of bounds, but will stay with the Wildcats as we're going to get a host of subs come in. But Greg Tips will call a timeout here for Loretto. Be a full timeout. We'll take that break with him here on the X Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
Back here at the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament brought to you by USJ. 20-point battleground lead at 59-39. Harney walks it across the timeline and gives it over to Matthews, who just checked back in. Now to Sellers. Sellers here to Harney. Harney over here to Stevens. He'll try a jumper off the front iron. No good. Rebound Corbin Reynolds. Reynolds coming the other way. It's Jackson Robertson with speed. Robertson shot up, and that's a charge. Kind of saw that one coming from a mile away there, Eli.
You've got to be aggressive. If you're Loretto at this point, you've got to go. It's a 50-50 shot there.
It's the second foul against Jackson, 8th team foul, but it's an offensive foul, so no free throws. Harney here going to race the other way. He'll get across the timeline. Gets it over to Stevens. Stevens now to Sellers. Sellers to Harney, fakes the three. Stevens now here to Matthews. Matthews here in the corner to Hammondtree, who just checked in. Sellers drives. Kicks out to Hammondtree. Now a three try here from Stevens. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Aaron. Aaron now is going to bring it the other way. Excuse me, it's Tidwell. Now it's Robertson. Robertson trying to get down low, but kicks out to Tidwell. Now to Reynolds. Down low to England in the paint. England drives. Nice move. Turnaround jumper. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Stevens.
It's kind of been the tale of the night. Even when they get a chance, it's just not falling tonight.
Matthews hands over to Sellers. Young team, they'll learn. It's basketball. Sometimes shots just don't fall. They do for the other team, and not for you, it happens. Matthews, nice take up and in.
That's why you're glad there's another game coming up.
And got one the day after that. And just got a part of it. Throw it down low to England. England tries another shot and finally gets that one in. His first points, leads down to 20, 61-41. And now we're going to get a offensive foul called against Harney.
He's been extending the arm a little bit throughout the game. They finally called him for it.
Connor Wells, Henry Holt will check into the game. Checking out is Matthews and Harney. Starting to empty the benches here for both sides. Also in the game, Kylan Wilkerson. Comes in for Corbin Reynolds. Kason Springer into the game as well. Mason Tidwell back in. Tidwell with it. Try to work it down low to Inglet. They get it here to Tidwell. They want to get a foul called against Stevens. Stevens going to pick up his third. So a pair of free throws coming up here for Ja'Kai Inglet.
It's kind of been one of those nights, even when you win, you lose a little bit, because that was a wide open layup for 2 points. They called the foul on the floor before that.
Minute 4 left. First free throw from Inglet. Misses. As Aaron will check back in and Buttram will check out. And you kind of wish he would have let him hit it, especially after that first missed free throw, and maybe get the next game started at a decent time. But next free throw from England on its way. Rattles out, no good. Rebound Tidwell. He can't get that one to go. Gets his own rebound up. Still can't get it to go. Stevens comes up with it. Now we're going to get a foul called here against England. Kai picks up his second, team's ninth. A 1-on-1 coming on the other side for Andre Stevens. Second game was supposed to, the final game was supposed to start at 7:20 as more subs come in. Seaver, Dylan Thompson will check in for Inglet and Tidwell.
I will say congratulations so far on a great tournament first day. The games have run well. The crowd has been good. It's everything you hope to get out of a Christmas tournament.
Wilkerson with her across the timeline after the missed front end of the one. He almost loses his balance there. Kason Springer with it now. Over to Jaden Aaron. Aaron now over to Wilkerson. Loses it again. Gets it down low here to Thompson. Now to Aaron. Coming up on 30 seconds left, Wilkerson loses his balance again. Now over to Aaron. Aaron loses his balance. And hands over to Springer. Springer loses that one out of bounds. Good defense from Stevens.
Even though you've mostly got your second and possibly even third string players, and the intensity level has not dropped at all for Battleground Academy.
Caden Rogerson will check in here for Jaden Aaron. 20 seconds left. Rogerson with the ball and saved that one from going out of bounds, but tipped it into the hands of Sellers. Now coming the other way, Henry Holt loses control of it. Connor Wells now to Sellers, and he'll bring it back out, and that will end the game. 5 seconds left, and Sellers will dribble out the final part of this game. Battleground Academy will improve to 9-3 overall. Loretto will drop to 6-4. Tomorrow, Loretto will take on Clements at 11:20 in the morning, and Battleground Academy will take on Lincoln County at 2 o'clock. Our final game of the night will be Phillips, Alabama, take on Lawrence County. That will be in 10 minutes. For Eli Rogers, I'm AJ Good here on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.